A vision is not just a picture of what could be. It is an appeal to our better selves, a call to become something more. Yousuf Adil Chartered Accountants is one of the leading firms in Pakistan. Established by its visionary founder, Muhammad Yousuf Adil in 1972, it has been providing professional services to many organizations in the public and private sector, as well as high net worth individuals in Pakistan and abroad. Headquartered in Karachi, YA extends its services nationwide through its offices in Lahore, Islamabad and Multan. The firm maintains a workforce of over 500 personnel, including 15 partners and executive directors, plus other highly qualified professionals, all dedicatedly occupied in extending high quality of services in the public interest through adequate fulfillment of its esteemed clients' requirements. Throughout the 50 years of YA services, the firm has been guided by visionary guidelines and principles of its founder, leading to greater efficiency, excellence and growth in the client's operations.
The day he qualified, the next day he wanted to start his own practice. And the day he started, he did not want, just a small firm. His dream was to create an institution. Once you put your mind to doing something, then anything is possible. We hear it a lot, but I think he's one guy that is proved it.
4 partners have served in the council, including our partner Rana Usman Khan. 3 of the firm's partners, Muhammad Yousuf Adil, Sayyid Asad Ali Shah and Nadeem Yousuf Adil, have remained the presidents of the IQAB. A remarkable instance in the 60 years of IQAB history has been the representation of father and son as presidents of the institute. One of the earliest relationships Muhammad Yousuf Adil cultivated was Sheikh Mukhtar while working at Khaybar Textiles.
यूसुफ साहब से पहले भी तल्लुकात थे, लेकिन इनसे कारोबारी तल्लुकात शुरू हुए 1978 में, जब इन्होंने प्रैक्टिस शुरू की थी। तो मेरे ख्याल में जहाँ तक मुझे याद है, पहला केस हमारा ही पकड़ा था और अल्लाह की मेहरबानी से आज तक ये हमारा काम कर रहे हैं। और फिर हमारे साथ उसकी टेक ओवर में बिड में भी शामिल हुए। जब बोली हो रही थी तो मेरे राइट साइड पर यही बैठे हुए थे। तो यूसुफ आदिल साहब जब से हम शुरू हुए हैं, मेरे ख्याल में ही डेडली ऑनेस्ट पर्सन, और हमें हर वक्त ही अच्छी से अच्छी सलाह दी है, मशवरा दिया है, और जनरली काफ़ी डिस्कशन के बाद इनके साथ हमने एग्री किया और उस पर अमल करके अल्लाह ने हमें कामयाबियाँ दी हैं।
My relationship with Yousuf Adil started in 1991 at the time of MCB privatization. So the group of 14 industrialists who were in a joint effort to buy MCB, so we got the services of Mr. Adil to work with us. And the unique thing was that he had सबका उनको he had the support of all 14 large groups of Pakistan. And it was a unique transaction in the sense कि आप देखिए कि 14 लोगों को इकट्ठा करना, coming from Peshawar to Karachi, Mehman, Sindhi, everybody, all of them together. It was, and they all reposed their confidence in Adil Sahab. So it was a very good experience, and that his own experiences with dealing with people. He's a people's person basically. Uske baad bhi I have been taking his advice, and some of our companies are being audited by Yousuf Adil and company, are now working in many countries of the world. We have a bank in Sri Lanka, Azerbaijan, Bahrain, Dubai, and we are the only bank which is profitable in every country. So इस ज़िम्मन में Adil Sahab has always been very helpful.
Ibrahim Group has been in a very long-term relationship with Yousuf Adil and Company since the inception of the company back in 1972. Plants are all state-of-the-art technology, and Yousuf Adil and Company helped in supporting all these plants and developing and building these plants. Back in 2004, Ibrahim Group ventured on acquiring Allied Bank Limited from the government of Pakistan. Yousuf Adil Company was the key driver in organizing and coordinating the entire acquisition, and that was an amazing milestone.
First of all, I congratulate Yousuf Adil and Company for completing 50 years of successful operations in Pakistan. Yousuf Adil and Company is one of the best audit firm of Pakistan. I have an association since its inception, and I've seen that it has a very strong platform to attract the high-class professionals there. That's why they have a very strong team who are in fact looking after the interest of all the stakeholders, including companies and the shareholders and the revenues as well. They have a very good track record of advising the corporates for the privatization transactions, and they have done excellent job there.
YA boasts matchless experience across a broad range of multifarious industries, including aviation, shipping, manufacturing, energy, telecommunication, IT, and real estate, to name a few. The changing tax environment globally and in Pakistan has enhanced the focus of entities to develop strategies for tax optimization and efficiencies. YA's experienced legal professionals having in-depth knowledge of tax laws, regulations, and industry provides services across all disciplines to local and international clients. The firm has experience in advising clients on mergers and acquisitions, restructuring, transfer pricing, and complicated tax issues.
एक आदमी होता है जो who brings all the changes in this world, and Yousuf Adil Sahab is one of those people who is an incredible person who has been able to contribute a great deal to this country economy, and he's been behind many successes in Pakistan, which I personally know. He's a great person. He had a vision, and he has built a company single-handedly. Yousuf Adil and Company now, I mean, incredible that it's amongst the top 5 companies, and he started from behind, and yet he was able to build a company which is at par or even better than most of the chartered accounting firms in Pakistan. I feel that my father and Yousuf Adil Sahab started this relationship, and then we continued. And this is now our 3rd generation that we are continuing with Yousuf Adil and Company. in my journey in business, I have always felt that the most important thing in business is to, have a very good accounting department, very good accounts. And I think a good chartered accountant firm is very essential in making sure that your accounts are good, you are doing good job, transparent accounting if you want to grow. And I feel that this partnership has really benefited us, and we have learned a lot, and we have been very, very important partner in our success and growth. And I honestly feel that Yousuf Adil Saab, Allah Ta'ala unhe aur zindagi de, aur he should live longer. He's such a great person and inspiration, and he's been instrumental in a lot of good things in Pakistan.
Our association with Yousuf Adil, which comprises of Lucky Group and YB Group, spans over the last 30 years. And in these last 30 years, they have engaged with us with different companies. And this relationship started when my late father also wanted to start a cement company back in 1994. So Yousuf Adil Saab also, helped him to convert his dream into reality. And a lot of valuable service was provided to us during that period also. The firm is very professional. They have a very strong team. Today the team is led by Nadeem Yousuf Adil Saab, and our association will continue to grow in the future.
These banks were nationalized by Mr. Zulfikar Ali Bhutto back in the 1970s. And they were creating a lot of problems. We had to subsidize them out of the taxpayers' money. The non-performing loans were 25%. The interest rates were very high. They were mismanaged, like all the state-owned enterprises even today. So we decided, and President Musharraf completely agreed with us, that they have to be given to the private sector who can manage this very well. And Mr. Yousuf Adil's firm played a very critical role both in the Habib Bank Limited as well as the ABL, the Allied Bank.
We provide wide range of services to many small, medium and large enterprises, including the government organizations and many blue chip companies as well. Yousuf Adil Chartered Accountants has a strong reputation of bringing out innovative solutions for its clients so that they can improve their efficiencies. And we also have collaborated and partnered with some organizations whereby we are providing innovative solutions for the market. And one such solution is an Apna tax, through which salaried individuals can easily file their tax return without the involvement of any advisors. Our people are our asset. And it is very important, being a training organization, that we provide adequate training to our staff, including the trainees and the employees. So we have a dedicated program for many of our service lines on which we train the staff. And this new generation is particularly more into tools and stuff like that. So we have quite top-of-the-line audit software that we are using in providing audit services, and for internal audit we have Pentana. So that keeps the team engaged in providing those services on the clients.
First of all, I would like to congratulate the firm, the leadership and the people on Golden Jubilee. I think it's one of the leading firms of Pakistan. The firm has come a long way. It's one of the leading firms, and the firm has attributes of integrity and competence. ये सारी चीज़ें हैं, और मैं समझता हूँ they have a very good future. Yousuf Adil साहब बड़े यूनिक सी पर्सनालिटी है उनकी, और माशाल्लाह बड़ा उनका प्रोफेशन में नाम है. और उनकी एक क्वालिटी है कि वो उनके रिलेशनशिप्स सारे सबसे अच्छे रहते हैं, और सबके साथ जो है ना सबका भला चाहते हैं. तो दैट इज़ आई थिंक द स्ट्रेंथ जिसकी वजह से मैंने जब इनको 2000 में ज्वाइन किया था तो ऐसे ही मैं उससे पहले अपना वापस प्रोफेशन में आया था। जैसे कि आपको पता होगा मैं गवर्नमेंट में चला गया था। आई वाज एडवाइजर टू चीफ मिनिस्टर सिंध फॉर फाइनेंस फॉर 3 years। तो फिर जब मैं वापस आया प्रोफेशन में तो मुझे इंस्टीट्यूट में मिले और उन्होंने कहा कि आप क्या कर रहे हैं। मैंने कहा कि वापस प्रोफेशन में तो मैंने स्टार्ट किया है। उन्होंने कहा व्हाई डोंट यू कम एंड जॉइन मी, हमारे साथ आए। तो मैंने कहा चलें ठीक है, वैल्यूएट कर लेते हैं। और आई थिंक दिस वाज एंड ऑफ 99 और फिर हमने साथ काम किया और फिर मैंने उनका भी था एम्बिशन और मैंने कहा कि देखें अगर आपने फर्म का ब्रांड बनाना है तो वी हैव टू बिकम वन ऑफ द बिग 4।
As a firm, we don't believe in barriers of any kind. Anyone can walk into any one of the partners' room and have a conversation with them, a mentoring session, a problem they have, and they would be very open to discuss it with us. And we try our level best to accommodate them, to listen to them, and to help them out in any way possible. We do not discern on the basis of gender, caste, color, culture, creed. Everyone is welcome over here. The work culture that we have today is a legacy that Adil Saab has left us.
This is our golden jubilee year of the firm. This is great time for us that this firm has achieved 50 years of excellence, 50 years of professional services to this community, this country.
As a partner, I feel privileged that Yousuf Adil is a brand that is recognized and respected for the quality of services it has delivered and the value it has created.
The founder, Muhammad Yousuf Adil, had migrated from India at the time of partition under very difficult and challenging circumstances. The hope with which they migrated very soon faded as his father passed away at the young age of 35 years, making life even more difficult for him. A young man at the time, and his whole family as well. He had to assume various low-paying, laborious jobs and assignments at a very young age. At the tender age of 11, Muhammad Yousuf Adil was faced with the need to feed his family whilst keeping his education unabated. The demise of his mother and others in his family also compounded the situation for him. But nothing could dampen his spirit. It was with great difficulty and a lot of hard work that he managed to complete his Masters in Economics, ICMA and CA qualifications. His journey has been nothing but commendable. A man who started at harsh times in the eye and overcame them with a fearless spirit. Looking back at his achievements are proof of the solid foundations that he has laid not only for himself but for future generations to come. A true force to be reckoned with.
मैं अकेला ही चला था मंजिल की तरफ, लेकिन अल्लाह की खुशनुदी और मर्जी और की वजह से मैं आगे बढ़ा और मैं आज इस मकाम पर पहुंचा हूं जिसमें अल्लाह ताला का बहुत बड़ा एहसान है मुझ पर और मेरे दोस्तों का, मेरे पार्टनर्स का, मेरे कोलीग्स हैं, मेरे क्लाइंट हैं जिन्होंने हर स्टेज पे मेरी मदद की। उसकी वजह से मैं आज यहाँ पर पहुँच गया हूँ और अल्लाह की करम नवाजी है कि मेरे दोस्तों ने भी मेरा बहुत साथ दिया और आज भी दे रहे हैं। मेरी ख्वाहिश थी, जो चीज़ मैं करना चाहता था, जो कि मैं बचपन से मेरी ख्वाहिश थी कि मेरे आगे पीछे कोई चीज़ नहीं थी, कोई मुझे पुश करने वाला नहीं था, ना मुझे कोई सपोर्ट करने वाला था, ना फाइनेंशियली, ना फिज़िकली, मेंटली। इन तमाम चीज़ों को देखते हुए मैंने ये काम शुरू किया और अल्लाह ताला का बड़ा करम रहा कि उसने मेरी मदद की और मैं आज इस स्टेज पे जो पहुंचा हूँ वो अल्लाह ताला का करम रज़वानी है। और उसमें मेरे फैमिली मेम्बर के अलावा میرے جو پارٹنرز میرے ساتھ ہیں، میرے دو جو ڈائریکٹرز اور کولیگ جو میرے ساتھ تھے، یا میرے دوست ہیں، یا جو میرے شروع کے کلائنٹ ہیں، ان سب کا میرے ساتھ تھا، اور ان کی وجہ سے میں نے یہ اپنی کمپنی کو ہے اس اسٹیج پہ لا کے اللہ تعالیٰ نے کھڑا کر دیا ہے کہ، اور یہ نام جو ہے وہ اللہ تعالیٰ نے اس کو ایک برانڈ کا درجہ دے دیا ہے.